Buon pomeriggio and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to play with the new Jeffree Star Northern Lights palette. I'm excited about this review. I'm a little nervous. I feel like this is going to be a formula I love or hate. I haven't tried the new Skin Frost stuff yet, so I'm kind of like, eh. But it looks really pretty. There's a few shades I'm super excited about. So I have not opened her up yet, so I'm really excited about these. I waited for you guys. All right. So without further ado, let's get into this review, and not really review, but you know, my thoughts, all that stuff. Let's see how it applies on the face. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so I think real quick, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face, and then we'll do swatches and everything after. I figured I'd want to apply it first. That way it doesn't spoil the surprise of what I think, you know what I mean? So, because I haven't touched them yet, I'm like, let's do it on the face first. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. I will never get used to that. How people love doing that, I don't know. I feel like a camel is spitting on me. I just don't like it. But this is what the palette looks like. I will say it is a big guy. It is big. Oh, okay, how do I get this thing open? Comes with a little ribbon thing. All right, Stefania, get it together. How the hell? All right. There we go. All right, so it's easier just to go like this because I was like, I thought maybe you pulled the ribbon and I don't know, I was gonna do some Harry Potter shit and open itself for the size of this thing. But oh, so this is what she looks like, untouched. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm mostly excited for these two shades for sure. I think the other one's gonna be just a little bit too light for me. Like, let's go ahead, not light, but like, I think these are gonna be like the ones that are better suited. Let's go ahead and swatch Alaskan Ice. Yeah, so Alaskan Ice is really pretty. It has that blue shift to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna save that. We're not gonna put that on my cheeks. We're gonna go with the gold, which is Frozen Gold and Anchorage. So on a clean brush, we're gonna start with, ooh, we're gonna go in with Frozen Gold. I am going to do it with a brush first, and then I'll do it with my finger after. I know he says apply better with a finger. I will say, like, the stars are nice and lifted, so I don't think you're gonna like hit pan anytime soon. And it does come with a nice mirror in here. The hair out of my face. Okay. So let's go in a little bit more. So my nervous thing was that everyone said that they were super, super glittery. But right now it just looks wet. I don't feel like it looks like overly glittery. And this is Frozen Gold. And I like the shade. You guys know I love yellowy type golds on my skin tone. So I'm actually really liking this. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead with a finger. My ugly fingers, excuse them. And we'll just kind of tap and just see how intense we can get this, which it's pretty intense. Like, Ooh, look at that. Okay, now let's go in with a different brush. I'm just gonna take the Morphe JH09 and let's go in with Anchorage. It looks like that peachy, like rose gold type shade, and we'll go on this side. All right. So definitely, I'm trying to see if you can see the true shade of it. That's really pretty. I don't necessarily see the same color as it is in the pan. Like, this is the color it is in the pan. I don't see that orange shift to it at all. Or like that rose gold shift. I keep saying orange. And he did say a lot of these are, like, some of them are supposed to be super intense and some of them are supposed to be more of toppers. So just keep that in mind if you do pick this up and you're like, why aren't these as pigmented as I thought? As far as these two shades, I feel like that's, I don't need no more. You know, like, this is all I could ask for and more. I don't need more product. We'll just do the same thing, just tapping on with the finger. And then we will go down the nose. I'm actually going to take Thawed Out which is this like lilac-y type shade. Do I want to do that? I don't really want to. I'm going to even out these sides and mix the frozen gold real quick because I don't want to be uneven. I just want you guys to see all the different shades. Not like I'm gonna take this off right after. So I guess I'll do it. Okay, we'll go in with that out. And just so you guys know, I get tons of comments about my nose contour and how it's too strong. I don't have a nose contour. I don't have powder on or cream on. I think my nose just naturally is like this. I think it's also because like foundation just doesn't stick on as well. So there's no contour products on my nose. There's foundation on my nose and that's it. Like apparently my nose just over contours itself or something, but I can't really change it. It's just, it is how it is. So everyone's saying I over contour my nose. There's nothing on it, especially in the last few videos, because I don't know why my nose does that either. I think it's just more like it just doesn't, product just doesn't stick well on my schnoz, you know? What am I gonna do? So Thought It Out is definitely more of that subtle type shade. You can't really, it's not like I have a light bulb nose, which I don't mind. I don't like that anyway. So no problems there. We're gonna go in with this Below Freezing, this blue, and try it on the eyes. I'm a little bit like, I thought it was gonna be a brighter blue. I'm not mad because I mean, how often am I gonna use this blue? Not often. But let me zoom you in. Let's try it on the eyes. All right, so I'm gonna take a flat brush into this. I just put a color in my crease shade from the Alien palette, and then let's try it dry, and then we'll try it wet. So I do feel like this is definitely darker than I thought it was gonna be. Which, like I said, I'm not gonna use this blue anyway, but I do think if you were someone who likes to wear highlighters like this is gonna be too dark. Like, it's definitely a lot deeper than what I thought it was gonna be. How many times am I gonna say what I thought it was gonna be? Apparently, I never know what it actually is until I get it, because there's things I think all the time. So let's dip in with the brush wet. So I mean, you can definitely use this as an eyeshadow. It's, you guys know I don't like blue eyeshadows. I never have. It's just how I am. I don't know. And then let's go a little bit with Alaskan Ice over top. I'm not being super precise because I'm gonna take this blue off right after. It is something you can do. Let's go ahead and try the same exact thing. I'll try a lot, like the other shades on my collarbones and stuff, so you guys can see like the actual highlighting properties, but I'm gonna try Arctic Sky. Let me wet the brush again on the other lid. Arctic Sky is this purple right here. I would say it's more like a lavender. So that's not bad. It's not turning like super. It's definitely a light wash. It's definitely not like super intense. And then let's grab, we'll go Alaskan Sky, same exact thing, but we're just gonna go more like inner corner. Okay, I'm gonna take this eye off and then we will do my chest area and swatches. All right, so I am back. Let's go ahead and try Arctic Sky, the color I used on my lids, and let's try it through here on the collarbone. So it definitely has that purpley tint. This, I mean, it's definitely like these palettes have definitely been done before, you know what I mean? Like you have Anastasia Moonchild. Let's go ahead and try Thought Out on this side. Aurora. So it's not like this is something super, super unique. I do like the new formula. Like I like the colors on my cheeks right now. I feel, I mean, a little overdone for sure, but I still really like this. Like I was really upset they're not chunky. That's my one thing with highlighters. I don't like a lot of chunk to my highlighters. But I'm definitely glowing. Like I like the wet look, and this definitely does give me a wet look, and it's definitely not as glittery as everyone had talked about as far as like the actual compacts that they had gotten. So I'm gonna go with this frozen gold again. Go here, and then if you wanted to, we could go, you know, middle of the lip, just to add a little oomph. But yeah, I'm not upset with this at all. Let's go ahead and do swatches. Okay, so here are all the swatches up close. I would say, again, my favorite are the two that I used on my cheeks for more everyday shades. I do think if you have a lighter skin tone, you might have kind of a hard time with this palette. Obviously, that first shade, Alaskan Ice, might be great for you. Like really just these two shades. I don't know how this would look on a lighter skin tone. I feel like this is more suited towards medium to dark, but that's just me. I like this. I'm not like overly like jumping for joy about it, but I'm not also like disappointed. Like I thought it was going to be all glitter, and it's definitely not looking like just chunks of glitter. So I'm happy about that. I would say if you have the Rihanna one, like the one she came out for her holiday collection, was it holiday or like summer? But she has that wheel of highlighters. If you have that, I wouldn't say you need this because they're very similar. I still feel like this is more wearable than hers. It at least has two shades that I could wear on a daily basis. And these retail for $32 on their own. So that's why I was like, all right, if the palette's 52 bucks and I was going to get two shades, that's already more than the palette. So even though I probably won't be using the other shades for a while, I like Alaskan Ice as an inner corner. I also want to see how it layers on top of an actual eyeshadow. Let's do that. Okay, so here is Jeffree Star's Area 51. And then let's try Thawed Out on top of it. And that's another way you could use it. Like it just gives it that really pretty sheen. So you could use these as eyeshadow toppers as far as the shades that you're not going to use. Overall, I'm, you know, like I said, I'm like kind of like in between. Like I'm not like, this is the best thing I've ever tried, and I'm not disappointed either. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just like, it just depends on your personal preference. I will say I love that it has a giant mirror in here, but Jeffree keeps saying like, oh, I want my beauty to be kind of like luggage. I don't have room for luggage. That is my only thing. Like this is a giant box that I'm just like, how am I going to store this? Where am I going to store this? I ain't got room for this. You know what I mean? So that is my one thing with it comes to this packaging. It's gorgeous. Ain't no green in there, by the way. I don't understand. But I didn't need a green highlighter anyway. I would have loved to have Money Honey in here, to be honest. That was a shade that I was like, oh, I want that. But I reframed because I was like, when are you going to wear that? Because I generally only wear like really special shades for like Halloween stuff. But yeah, I wish it was a smaller palette. That is my only gripe about it. I kind of have to open it a little weird, and it doesn't bend back like the other palette. It's gonna have to sit like this. So it is it's big. She's big. But overall, I'm not unhappy with it. It's kind of just personal preference. But I will say I don't think it's suited for every skin tone. I don't think any highlighter palette is. It's always a range, but especially lighter skin tones. I don't know how this is gonna show up on you for everyday use. I feel like you can only use like one or two shades, and they're two shades that you probably aren't going to wear every day. Or I could be wrong, and you love a colorful highlight, then you do you, you know, whatever you want to do. But that is it. I did order mine from Beautylish. You can get yours, you know, anywhere. As far as, I want to make sure I covered this up, but oh, you guys can see it's a collarbone that I don't really have. I feel like I'm like, I got traps that don't have a collarbone. I don't know. That is it though, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you guys are going to be picking this up, what you think. If you think it's too, I don't think it's too glittery at all. I don't really see the glitter specks as far as what other people had showed when they first did the Supreme Frost, so I'm really happy about that. I love the wet sheen, and yeah, that is it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I really look forward to hearing them. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.